You better work.
How is it possible that another year has come to an end? And this year, especially in terms of fashion, was unlike any other. We celebrated anniversaries, witnessed controversies, and mourned losses. Undoubtedly, fashion had a thrilling year, with trends in experimental design, artistic expression, and the numerous collaborations. Also, with the expansion of the online fashion community, we observe an increase in the number of people talking about fashion, which is amazing, with fast fashion and nepotism models being huge topics. So let's break it all down. From the beginning of the year to the end, from all the trends to all the juicy drama, from the celebrities to the models, this is Fashion of the Year 2022. So what happened this year? Well, for one thing, there were a lot of celebrations. Vogue magazine celebrated their 130th anniversary with an epic fashion event called Vogue World. The fashion event featured everybody from supermodels, entertainers, and New York locals. Fendi also put on a celebration show for the 25th anniversary of the Fendi Baguette. And Moncler completely took over Milan for their 70th. Speaking of celebration, let's honor some life the fashion world lost this year. Starting with Andre Leontali, who was a very influential fashion commentator. From his humble beginnings as an unpaid apprentice to Diana Freeland, to becoming a creative leader for multiple publications. Andre Leontali is a fashion icon that the world will never forget. French actor and model Gaspard Ulliel tragically passed away from a skiing accident. He starred in the legendary Chanel Blue campaigns and was the face of it for 12 years. He also played Yves Saint Laurent in a 2014 biopic. The same month we lost Andre Leontali, we also lost Manfred Terry Mugler, also known as just Terry Mugler. This designer gave fashion a life of its own. He used clothing to tell stories, made it entertaining and meaningful. He is regarded as one of the greatest designers of all time because of it. Elsa Clanch, an influential fashion journalist, passed away this year at age 92. If you're obsessed with 90s fashion TV like me, you'll know she's an icon. Another designer we lost this year was Issey Miyake. Born in Japan, he was one of, if not the first, prominent Asian designer in France. Known for his innovation in fashion, Issey Miyake has not only gained respect in the fashion industry, but also a devoted following that will honor his legacy for decades to come. The passing of Queen Elizabeth also affected the fashion industry. Many fashion designers from throughout the world honored her life, including S.S. Daly, J.W. Anderson, and Richard Quinn. And on December 29th, Vivienne Westwood sadly passed. She died peacefully surrounded by her family in South London. She was a designer known as the mother of punk. She was also an artist and an activist. This year's Met Gala theme was Gilded Glamour. While some celebrities brought opulence to the iconic stare, some celebrities totally missed the mark, and one even caused a huge controversy. Kim Kardashian made headlines for allegedly damaging the original Marilyn Monroe's birthday dress after showing up to the gala in it. The reality TV mogul received tons of criticism from fans and historians. Rihanna, on the other hand, received praise for her maternity fashion choices. After announcing her pregnancy in February, the global superstar did not let her pregnancy stop her from being a fashion icon. Also this year, the last Off-White and Louis Vuitton collection by Virgil Abloh was showcased. It was critically acclaimed. Then we had Kanye West and his controversial White Lives Matter shirt. And after some anti-Semitic comments that created drama behind the scene with Adidas and Balenciaga, the rapper turned designer got blacklisted from the fashion industry. A month later, Balenciaga found itself in trouble for a holiday campaign that sparked online criticism and even conspiracy theories. Due to some elements in the campaign, some theories were very believable, which prompted the fashion house to issue an apology and take all the necessary steps to try to restore their public image. Other breaking news in fashion includes Riccardo Tisci exit from Burberry, Alexandra Michele shocked the world for leaving Gucci, and the fashion house of Raf Simons was sadly shut down this year. One popular brand this year was Diesel, trended for their very impractical belt skirts. Then it's Prada with their $1,000 logo jersey tank top, while Valentino was in their full Pepto-Bismol mode. And Mugler just keeps on getting better thanks to designer Casey Cadwallader. Other fan favorite brands include Thom Browne, Laquan Smith, and of course Gucci by the one and only Alexandra Michele. Now let's move on to the top trends of 2022. If we're gonna discuss trends, we're gonna need to discuss the main driving force for a lot of the trends this year. I'm talking about the obsession with being it. Whether it's being an it boy, it girl, or whatever, it was all about having that je ne sais quoi, that X factor, that thing that made you stand out, but still relatable all at the same time. So how did someone in 2022 achieve itness? Well, for one, by owning the Marc Jacobs tote bag. Seen on practically everyone, its affordability and practicality made it the it bag of the year. Some other popular bags this year were the Balenciaga Hourglass bag and La Cagole, the Prada Chloe, and the Caperni Swipe bag. You definitely saw plenties of knockoffs of these bags even from other fashion houses. For footwear, it was all about the girls stomping around town with chunky sneakers, platform loafers, heels, and moon boots. But the it shoe of the year was the cowboy boot. It was that one piece that somehow became a requirement. No matter what outfits you were wearing, you had to complete it with a pair of cowboy boots. For eyewear, sports and gas station sunglasses reigned supreme, and the perfect jackets overtake trench coats as the most popular outerwear in 2022. As you may know, sustainability is a huge topic this year. While many people shop secondhand, celebrities have gone to the vintage and archival fashion route, making owning a vintage and archival designer piece a trend this year. Speaking of celebrities, they are now more than ever involved in fashion, with everybody from Kim K, Nicole Kidman to Emma Chamberlain, Harry Styles, and Jerry Seinfeld showing up in fashion. Kourtney Kardashian's wedding to Travis Barker is rumored to have been sponsored by Dolce & Gabbana. Fashion brands also fell deeper into the NFT and virtual reality hole this year, with many brands incorporating them into their marketing. And it was also a complete collaboration mania in the fashion industry. Oh my god, there were so many. While we had many people being given the it status, I think we can all agree that Julia Fox is the it person of the year. She had a huge year in fashion, being a muse and a style icon. So those were some of the top trends of 2022. If we want to talk about the modeling world in 2022, we have to begin with the return of the original supermodels. Linda Evangelista returned to the cover of Vogue this year and even did a Fendi campaign. Yasmin Ghouri blessed us with her social media presence. Then it was a 90s runway showdown between Naomi and Carla. Kristen McCamney, Veronica Webb, and Kara Elson are timeless. And Shalom, Amber, Kate, and Christy had a mini reunion during New York Fashion Week. For their 50th anniversary, W Magazine celebrated both the OG and the new supermodels. V Magazine also had a supermodel issue. Moving on to the new generation, this year saw the nepotism supermodels discussion went supernova. After Lily Rose Depp denied any effect nepotism had on her modeling and acting career in a very out-of-touch statement, Italian model Vittoria Ceretti did the unspeakable that shook the whole modeling industry. She spoke up and said what needed to be said. This led other models to do the same, one being Annoy Guy. They had tons of support and were backed up by other models in the industry. A month later, New York Magazine dropped their now infamous Nepo Baby cover, and this of course added more to the controversial discourse. While Nepo models got criticism and scrutiny, one went on to rule the modeling world and win fans in the process. I'm speaking about none other than Bella Hadid, of course. With a whole viral TikTok trend of her voice going around, numerous runway shows, and many iconic moments this year, Bella Hadid was rightfully named Model of the Year. She really has this generation it girl quality. Other notable models this year includes Victoria Ceretti, Adud Eket, and Paloma Alcacer. This year also saw the rise of androgynous models like Tobias Dionisi and Maddie Drazik. For Male Model of the Year, Alton Mason was a fan favorite, but the male model that completely dominated was Matthew Samayu. You just couldn't escape him. If he wasn't on the runway or in a magazine, he showed up on your social media timeline. And with that, that's some of the modeling world in 2022. So that's Fashion of the Year 2022. What are some of your favorite moments from this year? Comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fashion related videos. I'm Pelly, thank you so much for watching, and let's continue to live our fashion life in 2023. See you next year, bye!